The thing that determines how good a man is at cold approach is how fast he can bounce back after rejection. So the other day I did a cold approach and I got brutally rejected. And here's what happened. So this Saturday I finished a gruesome workout, I was feeling good, and I walked into Starbucks. So as soon as I walk into the spot, I look to my right and I see a cute girl sitting down. We lock eyes for a calm 2 seconds. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'm going to approach this girl. Let me go order my drink and then I'm making it happen. As I'm waiting for my drink, I see her friend pull up and I'm like, fuck. Because now I have to interact with both of them. But I'm always up for a bit of a challenge, so I was like, I'm doing it anyway. But that's when they call her up to pick up her drink and she leaves her friend and comes right by me to pick up her drink. So I'm like, bet, this is the perfect opportunity. Now that she's alone, I can strike. So as she's walking by me, I hit her with my classic line. I said, hey, excuse me, you caught my eye. Now, as a full-time men's self-improvement and dating coach, I instantly could tell where I went wrong because my delivery was horrible. It didn't sound intentional. Therefore, the girl literally looked at me, gave me this awkward smile, nodded her head, and walked away. And I was just like, damn, and pretended like it didn't happen. Now, even though technically this girl rejected me, I actually still think that she was into me. One, from the way that she looked at me as soon as I walked in, the way that she was looking at me while I spoke to her, and she was literally staring at me as I was walking out. Now, a lot of men will say I'm being delusional and I'm just coping. But here's the thing, I'd rather be super delusional and feel like, yeah, that girl was still into me. It was just the way I delivered the line and I left her confused. Rather than taking the rejection to heart and thinking of all of the reasons why I wasn't good enough for this girl, which is what a lot of guys do. They finally work up the courage to do one approach, they get rejected, and they take that rejection to heart. They start thinking about all the things that are possibly wrong with them and don't understand that, hey, that rejection could have been for a multitude of reasons. And so as a result, it takes them months, sometimes even years, to work up the courage to do another approach. And that's why you never get better, because you keep starting over from zero, while the guy who's delusional keeps getting in his reps, keeps getting in his practice, and getting better at the skill.